It's showtime.
Good morning, everyone. Wake up. 35 degrees. It's going to feel a lot colder when you walk out the door this morning, but I'll tell you more about that in just a moment. He's ready. He's fired up. He's been bottled up. I need a break. Your turn.
Good morning, I'm Jamie Cooper. This is Athens in the AM on a cold Wednesday morning. Thank y'all for getting up with us. Here's what's happening today. Special guest on the show today, Bill. No, not a Bill in here, is it? David Turner. Mr. Glen Coffee Sr.
Yes.
Gracing our presence this morning. Where's your little boy? Is he going to be here?
I wish he was. I contacted him, but his schedule is really demanding.
Oh.
And he said, "Go ahead, Dad."
Coach Saban, yeah.
They said, "Go ahead, Dad. Handle it." Yeah, he's hanging out with Coach Saban.
All right, we're going to check Mr. Coffee.
Don't blame him.
They got a book coming out. Well, maybe, possibly by the end of the month. We'll talk about it in just a little bit too. There's more to life than the pursuit of money. Man, I wish I'd have read that before I got in the TV business. Who knows what might have happened. And also joining us today, the man who's got 4 or 5 people on his Facebook and YouTube and stuff, Mr. Tyler Simmons walking in this morning. You ain't got no better looking since last time I saw you, I know that. But if you'll have a seat right over there, Mr. Simmons, we'll get from Hartselle, Alabama. Who knows where he's been? We'll talk to him in just a moment. Hey, this portion of the program brought to you by Hometown Market. Going to have a special for you in just a moment. 5 locations, 1 near you. Zack's fired up. He's ready to go. He's rooting for Alabama basketball to win the SEC championship.
Man, we got to win. I mean, we've beat A&M once. Come on, we got to beat them. We got to win 1 game.
What are our chances of getting in the...
It's went way down since we've lost 5 in a row, so we got to win.
Yeah. I don't see it.
They say we got to beat A&M and Auburn. I think if we beat A&M, we're in. So,
really?
So let's
You're an
just...
optimistic fool.
I'm trying to be. Hey, I love Alabama, but man, this has been ugly.
Yeah.
Ugly?
Hey, I do have air on my vehicle now.
Well, good. That's good to know.
Finally.
We'll be talking to Mr. Coffee in just a second, too. We communicated getting him in here before he heads back home to Florida, wherever he might. He's a world traveler. We'll meet him in just a moment, too. Speaking of world traveling, we've been world traveling all over the great Limestone County. We'll be talking more about that later with picture time coming up in just a moment. Let's get this party started. She's back in action. Here's the weather with Gloria. Y'all get used to that name.
Thank you.
Oh, by the way, Amy Horton's in the studio,
35 degrees. She is. She's shooting some video for Tyler this morning. 35 degrees, and things are just going to warm up just slowly. David, you'll probably need that coat for a little while anyway this morning, for sure. No rain to worry about today or tomorrow, but high temperatures. We're going to stick around 48 today. We're about, not much difference from that 35 to 48 for that high today and tomorrow, but no rain until possibly Saturday. Then it looks like 100% chance of rain. So far, that's the biggest day. Maybe, just maybe, it'll hold off and actually come in on Saturday and not. But there's your outside shot. It looks good this morning. Frank's even here drinking a cup of coffee. Got to see one of his little boys yesterday. We had a good trip to Salem and Good Springs, and it was a lot of fun. I ate more food yesterday than I have ever imagined I would eat for breakfast.
You're going to be doing a lot more of that.
That's what everyone told me. You bet. I won't tell you what we had. We'll show you here in just a moment. But as soon as our camera guy gets everything set up, we'll be good to go.
That's what I get from my cameraman laying out on me today.
It's been kind of fun, David. Jamie's the one now taking the pictures and in the background. And he's like, I don't like this.
Wait a minute.
I don't know that he could ever be in the background, but yeah.
I can't. I feel like Tyler Simmons.
I'm doing pretty good. How about yourself?
All right, last time you were up here, let me listen to this, Glenn. This story here we're going to tell about him. Man goes to bed one night. How many Facebook views do you have? About 200 or 300 friends?
I had about 900. I had 900 friends.
About 900.
Just local.
So about 1,000.
You know what a male...
Just local.
Mr. Coffee, you know what a male romper is?
I don't think so, but I think I'm going to find out.
It's a one-piece short outfit that women usually wear. But
okay.
So they came out in Hollywood. They had these guys dressed in them. Well, he gets this brilliant idea to come out with a pair of what did you have on?
Cut off over.
They were Liberties.
Liberties.
I call them Southern style rompers.
Right.
Wow. And
cut them off.
He comes off, does a little video, goes to bed. How many viewers do you have the next morning?
It was at like 7.5 million.
Whoa.
The next morning.
Whoa, it's
And it went up from there.
And
Got up to what, about 12 million, 13 million?
it got up to right at 13 million views on it, and I ended up gaining. I got about a 40,000 people fan base now within a year's time.
All right.
So.
He needs to tell you about a book.
About a book. We're going to talk about some things coming up in just a
I think I
moment,
need to
too.
adopt that role. You know? I need to talk to you after this show.
First, how's your daddy?
He's doing good.
Had a good time with him up
Good.
here. Does he quit work yet? Is he your personal manager or what?
Not yet. We're working on it. We're working hard on it. Yeah.
Hey, let me remind y'all, I know a lot of people are going to keep Athens Limestone County Beautiful is going to clean the Elk River this weekend. They have canceled that because
of
of
rain.
the weather situation. I might need to borrow that coat, David, to get down
Yeah,
on
I
the Elk
probably
River.
got to shed this thing in a minute. It's getting a little warm.
Yeah, so they have
100%
canceled
right.
that. So Lynn Hart was in charge of that, so that's in the paper. So they have canceled that going on. And we were out this way yesterday. The Lester polling place will remain open.
They were so happy.
Y'all
about that.
remind, vote Gloria when all that comes out. But the Lester polling place is going to stay open out there. Well, the question is about how many people vote out there. 169.
Well, we met several of them
Yeah, we met
yesterday
several
that
of
were
them
happy.
yesterday. We'll talk about that in just a little. I'm going to go to Zack. Did one more story, Zack. Decatur Daily this morning's got this. Strawberries could be in trouble if the freeze hits tonight. However, they're saying the freeze should only last a couple hours.
Long
It
enough
could
to
get below,
damage
it could get around 29 degrees. So.
Ooh, that's too cold.
Oh, I'm doing that cold weather.
Strawberries.
Man, you both, man.
If you're a fan up in Nashville, guess what happened in Nashville? The mayor resigned.
The scandal?
Y'all hear about that? Y'all been keeping up with it? That little blonde man
Yep.
you got caught having an affair with her chief of security and
That'll do it.
Sounds legit.
Yeah.
forced to resign and got caught embezzling some money. So the mayor of
that a lot
Nashville
lately.
has resigned. Right now, let's go out to a man who loves to eat Kentucky Fried Chicken. He'll eat a barrel or two at a time. Give him a bucket, make it two.
I
Our
could do
sports
it.
director, Bama Zack.
Welcome to ZTV 11 Sports, brought to you by KFC, the best fried chicken in Athens and Limestone County. Yes, I could eat a little bit. Could eat a donut this morning, didn't need that either. Thank you, Jamie. I was going to mention that, but Alabama will have 19 players today for Pro Day. This is the quickest I've ever remembered them having the combines and now having Pro Day. So they have Pro Day today, and a couple guys, Rashawn Evans and Ronnie Harrison, didn't run the 40 at the combine. I think they're going to run the combine today. And there was about three guys that should have probably been at the combine: Bradley Bozeman, J.C. Hassenauer,
We're going to have a
Cam
combine
Simmons.
out in the parking lot with Glen Coffee Senior in just a moment.
Yeah,
Hey,
I
let's do it. Let's go. I'm all for it.
All right, because his son could run, but so yeah, I guess Glen Jr.'s down there watching those guys get ready, and then hey, spring practice I believe starts on the 20th. So I get to go down there hopefully at the coaching clinic. So I get to see Glen Jr. hopefully down there. But basketball tournament starts today in St. Louis. Nobody knows why they moved to St. Louis. I guess because of Missouri being in the league. But Georgia Vandy today and A&M Ole Miss. Then Alabama will play at noon tomorrow against A&M. If they win, they get to play Auburn again. So
Lucky us.
So I'm hoping that happens because I'd love for that to happen. And hey, congratulations to Auburn. They won share of the SEC title with Tennessee, but Bruce Pearl didn't get Coach of the Year, or no Auburn players were on the first team. A lot of people upset about that.
Mainly him.
But Tennessee Rick Barnes got the Coach of the Year. So a lot of things going on. Auburn's still practicing right now. Like I said, Alabama will be starting it up here next week, and we'll see what happens if Alabama makes the tournament. I think if they lose Thursday, they're done. So back to you, Jamie.
All right, Brad, we're about to go to picture time here to show you where I was out and about over the weekend since I've taken a back seat to my lovely bride. Brad, hold the shot of the food out at Good Springs until I call for that. But what we got first? Let me see.
Jason Black.
That ain't me. That's from Jason Black. Gloria, we were at, that was at the
That was the
commission
commission meeting.
wasn't it?
Sick call. You know, they got the
Sick call, got
award.
their, they're on the air,
Yes.
we got a radio show that's been on the air 65 years. So I've been here 15, so only 50 more years, I get that too. Next photo. Oh, that's me finally getting in the shot.
So it's
There we
supposed
are.
to be a
Doing a
serious
selfie
meeting.
commission meeting, yeah.
I like that.
That's supposed to be a serious meeting.
Yeah,
Check in.
I got a reason to do that. Anyway, what's next? That's me on the right, my old buddy Hershey Reed. First met Hershey on a cruise to the Bahamas.
That's
In a
right.
country
I thought
rubber
that's
store.
Got him to do a videotape of me. I was down there with a bunch of jazzercise, and they were all rubbing lotion on me.
all
That
over.
1982, possibly. Go back a long way there.
That was at the
baby.
home show in
You
Huntsville.
was just a kid. Gloria
Yeah,
was
82. I was
10.
going in boot camp.
Yeah. What's next?
That was the Ardmore Pancake Breakfast. Had a great time out there. The veterans group put that on, and oh my goodness. Now I know what everyone says. You are going to have a lot of good food to eat when you're
That leads me
campaigning.
into my next thing.
Yes, I'm sure
President
it does.
Trump, there's a
Great
shot, a
crowd.
wide shot. Yeah, great fried.
Great to
Well,
see
they,
you guys.
I
They
love
were out
fried
of it.
bologna. They was out of fried bologna.
Oh, yeah.
Good.
All right, I'm going to ask y'all a question about President Trump. When he was campaigning, his meal every day consisted of what?
True.
Sausage,
Little
bologna.
D's.
sausage,
Like Coach Saban, little
biscuits,
D's.
gravy. I mean,
Lots of calories.
2 Big Macs,
Oh.
2 Chick-fil-A of fish, and a chocolate shake.
Goodness
Combined, that
gracious.
was 2,444 calories a day.
I would have
lot
thought
of
it was
calories.
more.
Being on the campaign trail, the short time that I have, I've realized that all you do is eat. Yesterday at the Good Springs Cafe, got to give a shout out to Heather, our waitress and cook out that way. This is what I ate.
Great.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, no, that's good
Fried
right there.
bologna, 2 eggs over easy, bread with butter.
And
You
jelly.
talking about
Hey,
good.
breakfast of champions
That's
right
good.
there.
Hey, and if you don't eat the food, they're going to be mad at you. So you got to eat.
And
Hey, it was good.
Like missing biscuit
Those
gravy.
guys right there were doing the pancakes, bacon, sausage, and fried bologna at the Ardmore Pancake.
and today,
There's Heather right there.
Heather there. Let me give a shout out to Camilla's because we're going down there on Wednesday today for Fried Pork Chop Day.
Right? Man.
Can't beat that.
Don't go with us, man. We're going down there today.
Now, if you've never sat at the table at Good Springs and had a conversation with them, man, you are missing out. Sure did hear a lot, Frank.
On the way over there, we stopped at that. What is that? Out on 99. We stopped at all the historicals. I figure I'm going to
That
make
was
her a mini
beautiful.
country rover during this election.
That
And
was
everywhere we
actually
go, that
beautiful.
Gloria sign pops up for some reason.
How
Amazing.
that happens.
It's amazing. All right. I saved my best for last. I'm watching ABC News
There's
this
more?
morning at 3 o'clock. Oh, yeah. This happened in Virginia. A drunk driver, this was his third
Yeah, I saw that this morning.
DUI. Show that video. Let me talk over it. Guess what happened? The cops are chasing him.
All right.
Watch this.
He
He
gets
gets out
out.
his own car, hits him. Got
As he
got
was-
hit by his own
As
car.
he was pulling his pants up, his own car runs over him.
Oh, my
You
God.
can't top that, Tyler Simmons. Don't care how many things.
Hands down, that guy right there, you know. Let's
Don't
go.
even try.
Now look,
No.
his own car, as he's pulling his pants up, his own car ran over him.
Can I,
can't top
can I
That's
say
not
it,
my
Gloria? He's an idiot.
That is
Sorry,
too
Mom.
bad.
All right, Tyler,
agree.
top that.
No,
I can't top it, but that's
I
about
give
my
you
luck.
something to work with today. Give you something to work with.
We'll have to ask him
I'll
what
look
some of
into
his new
that.
videos
Yeah,
are.
hey, we're not gonna play Judge Jamie today. I got more time we gonna spend with Glen Coffee. So we got a book coming out. We'll talk about that when we come up next. Thank y'all for getting up with us. Y'all, hang on. And back here in the program this morning, good to see you, Glen Coffee
you
Senior.
doing, Jamie?
Not number 38, Roll Tide. First of all, let's get to it. What is your son doing currently?
Well, of course, this year he had the opportunity to participate as an assistant coach for the running backs, for Coach Saban's team.
Right.
And so glad they got this championship.
So he's down in
17th
Tuscaloosa
championship.
right now.
Yes, sir.
So he's working for Coach Saban right now.
Yes. I would like for everybody to pray for him because he's going for a permanent position
All right.
with the team. So if everybody would pray for Glen Coffee Jr., it'd be awesome. It'd be so exciting.
All right,
that
let's
he
talk
gets
about
this position.
praying a little bit here. Hearing God's voice on this world of football. You guys, you and your son are working on a book. There's more to life than the pursuit of money. Early release sometime, possibly the end of the month. What's this book about?
Well, if we had a mantra or a song to sing, the lyrics would be about God. It would be about Alabama football. It would be about the military. It would be about relationships. It's just a lot of things that will help people move forward.
When did y'all decide y'all were going to co-write a book? What's the inspiration behind you guys doing this book?
It's God, because when Glen separated from the 49ers roughly about 7 years ago, God spoke. God told Glen, said, okay, Glen, I want you to fold your tent up, leave the 49ers, and come follow me. So God spoke. So now God has spoke again in this book. So the book is inspired by God, and we are just so excited that God gave us this assignment. We're so excited.
Let's back up with Glen's career some. Outstanding player at the University of Alabama. Was he recruited? He was recruited by Saban? Or was that, he was recruited
Mike
before
Schuler,
Saban?
Coach Schuler.
So he was on his first and second team down there.
Yes,
And then he goes to the NFL.
yes.
Wants to be a preacher. Quits the NFL after a short time. Becomes a preacher. Then becomes an Army Ranger. So he's done a lot and only, 31 years old?
Yes, yes. Well, once again, I would thank God for touching Glen's heart, but also I want to thank Glen for having a relationship with God, to hear God when he talks to him. Because God talks to us all the time. The problem that we need to ask ourselves is, are we tuned in to the right message to receive his message? God always talks to us.
When y'all came up with this book, there's more to life than the pursuit of money. In the NFL, you're always getting bonuses, chasing the dollar, whatever. So he gave that up to take on the pursuit of life and do away with the money.
Yes, because in order to be happy, you have to have peace in your heart. And Glen's motto is that in order to have true peace, his peace is serving God. So when God told him to leave, initially Glen tried to rationalize with God, but God being God, he said, okay, you say you love me, give it all up. Give it up football, give it the fame, and follow me. And I'm so glad Glen had enough courage to stand for God, because when Glen retired from the 49ers, it really woke me up in relation to my faith. So I'm so thankful for him.
The book's going to be released soon.
Yes, sir.
You guys co-write it. Now, you've had a pretty interesting career yourself. You're not a preacher.
I'm not a preacher. A lot of people ask me that. Maybe that's a sign. That's a hint. I don't know. But we should be ministers. We all should be ministers. We all should minister, God's message. We all should be ministers.
Well, that's 100% true. That'd be a right answer if Zack was over there on the buzzer right now. So anyway. All right, let's talk about Glen's had a wonderful career. He's back down to Coach Saban now, trying to get on full time. Let's talk about Alabama football.
What a great subject.
Seems to be, we talk about it a lot here.
Yeah.
What is your involvement with Alabama football right now? Just a fan?
Just a fan, supporter. I actually, don't hold this against me, but I grew up in Missouri, right? And I just didn't understand the rich, potent SEC football. I didn't understand it. But when Glen, got a student athlete scholarship at the University of Alabama, man, it was just such a blessing. The people, the fans, they are so supportive. They are so loving. It's been nothing but love. And I didn't understand it then, but I understand it now. And I'm totally bought into it. Totally bought into it.
Well, Glen Shula brought him in.
Yes.
We know what happened there.
Yeah, Coach Mike Shula.
And then Coach Saban, and then he becomes a superstar, basically. Beat Auburn. That part was real good. Let's talk about the championship game. You were in Texas.
Yeah, Texas.
Tell us about that story.
Well, I want to tell you how I ended up in Texas. I'm also an industrial contractor. I was in New York for about 3 years. Glen and I, we were writing a book back and forth, and we were like stuck on chapter 2.
So how long has the book taken to progress?
We've been writing for about 4 years.
Oh, okay.
About 4 years.
So y'all are a little slow.
Well, it just, to write a book is a sacrifice. For the authors out there, if you're going to write a book, it's a sacrifice, but it's a good sacrifice. Meaning you're going to have to let some people go. You have to add some people to your regime. I mean, you're just going to have to sacrifice and get it done. As long as you keep telling yourself, you get to it, you'll never get to it. But it's been a great experience for me. I met some awesome people. And once again, this book is inspired by God, so I know it's going to help people move forward.
I'll ask another question about the book here in a little bit, but let's go back to the championship game. You told me earlier that was the best game you ever saw in your life, and you watched it at a
Yes.
Bama function in El Paso or somewhere.
Yeah, we were in San Antonio.
San Antonio.
And we were, and I'm a member of the Bama San Antonio alumni chapter there. And we were watching the game, the most exciting game I've seen in my life, and it was just pandemonium, and man, we were just...
How many times do you think we were dead?
I can't even count them. But you know, it was as I look back, it was so funny because we were praying, we were down on our knees praying, we were crying, we were laughing, we didn't know how to respond, but it was just, it's amazing how football stimulates our hearts. You know, it's so amazing.
So what is your prediction for Alabama this coming? There's the play right there. I bet he catches that. He's wide open. Ding, ding, ding. Touchdown, Bama.
Yes.
It's good seeing it again. How many times have you watched the game since then?
Oh, every opportunity I get, I watch it. I watch it over and over
What's your
again.
prediction for this year? Who do you think's your quarterback?
Well, I think Coach Saban's going to play both of them. I mean, we got to give Jalen credit. I mean, we got, you know, he brought us always.
2 games, thrown 1 interception. They saw whole year.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, we got to give Jalen Hurts credit. So I think Coach Saban is going to play both of them.
Is Tua that good?
Yeah, he's all right.
All right, Dean, let me ask you one more question about the book. There's more to life than the pursuit of money. What will people, when they read this book by you and your son, Glen Jr., what will people get out of reading this book?
Well, that's a very good question. You know, the book is unbiased. I think it's going to challenge our readers to look in the mirror and just start asking a lot of questions that's going to help them move forward because it tells the truth. And the most important gift you can give anybody is the truth. I'm sorry, ladies, it's not diamonds. The most important gift you can give anybody is the truth. And our book tells the truth, and it reveals how God really loves us. That's what I hope our readers see.
And the book should be out real soon.
Right now the book is in page design, and the next step is book cover design, which only takes about 4 weeks. So we're hoping the book comes out for the 80 game.
So you hopefully down there. And then Jamie Cooper will be one of the first ones to have an autographed copy of that book coming in, right?
And you know you're right.
Roll Tide, my friend.
Roll Tide.
It's been an
Roll
honor
Tide.
having you up here this morning.
Thank you so much.
All right, we'll take a break. Y'all hang on.
And welcome back on this Wednesday morning. Let's quickly go over that forecast. It's cool out there, 35, 36 degrees cool, 38 in some areas as well. Things are going to warm up, though. Today we're going to see high temperatures around 48 degrees. Absolutely no chance of rain today, so just enjoy some non-rainy days. The next several days, no rain. Looks like the biggest day for rain this week so far is Saturday. We're at 100% chance of showers. And there it is right there. I need to talk about a few things here. Do want to say, well, that's going to be a beautiful weather. Do want to say, come and join us. Come out and meet me Tuesday, March 13th from 5 to 7 p.m. We'll be at First National Bank. Hope you can join us. This will be our kickoff. You know, we've been to many of these. Guess you want to say, we've always done it for everybody else. Now we're doing it for us. If you have watched us on TV, if you can hear this is definitely open to the public. So please join us. It's going to be Tuesday from 5 to 7 p.m. at First National Bank. And if you can't make it, shoot me a text. Let me know. But also, we're talking about basketball. Chris Rader's little boy, 1 to 5 p.m. There's a tournament. This is going to be for, of course, to end cancer. This is going to take place March 10th. You can contact me for additional information, or, of course, Chris Rader on Facebook. And we'll also have that on our page, Jamie Cooper Television, and you can hear more about it. Tyler Simmons with us this morning. If you've not seen KISS, K-I-S, Keep It Southern, there's T-shirts available, product line, I believe. Have I seen hats and everything, too?
Yeah, we got hats,
All right,
koozies, we got it all. We really do.
Good. Tyler, many of you may remember he was with us several months ago, actually a year ago almost now.
Yeah.
Wow.
Been a year.
It's gone by
Y'all
fast.
keep talking, I gotta go pee.
It's been,
You are not even serious. All right, maybe
been
he
a
is.
year.
We do
Wow.
want to talk about that. You know, you had woken up, you went to bed one night. You had done this silly video making fun of men, grown men, wearing onesies. For many of you who may not know what rompers are, Tyler actually had overalls.
cut off.
You cut off, you know,
Southern
a
style
one-piece.
rompers.
And you made fun of it because you were like, why would a man
Well,
want to
how'd
wear
that work
these?
out for you?
Well, I mean,
Pretty good.
It turned out pretty good, you know. You know, I turned a basically, you know, a joke. A joke turned itself into a fan base, and
Right.
you know, after it all happened, you know, all these people was at my front door, and I'm really sitting there like, everybody's messaging me, when's your next video and stuff. I'm like, well, I really don't do videos, so it's all new to me, you know. So there was a point in time I was like, you know, I'm going to just delete this Facebook with all these people on it because I don't know what to do with it.
Really,
Well,
you thought that?
yeah, because I mean, I didn't do this, you know, it was just
Yeah.
boom. So what I done, I was like, I'm going to do one more video and just be myself
Okay.
and see where it goes. It was another 60,000 view hit.
Really?
Yeah, second video I ever done. And I came up with the Keep It Southern, the KISS. And I just ran with it. You know, I had a foundation.
Fan base.
So, you know, I built off of it.
When you hear Tyler, when you hear somebody, they went viral, they're famous now, they're going to make all this money. Has it been what you expected, or what did you expect?
Okay. With that being said, a lot of people think when you go viral that
Checks just start flying
they
in.
start coming in. I mean, I'm talking about the next
They don't?
morning. No, not at all. Not at all. You will hit rock bottom before you see daylight when all that starts.
I want to stop you right there. Hold that thought. But I want to tell you one thing I've noticed in you, and I haven't seen you since you were here last time. Your maturity now,
Yes.
instead of being
Has
afraid that day,
escalated.
like one of those people you're just describing,
Right.
you're going to hit it big. You have matured so much since then, it's unbelievable. So
Well, thank you.
So go ahead.
In the right way.
In a good way.
Right.
direction.
Well, I
Because you
appreciate
see
it.
so many people go in the wrong direction.
Well, I've seen how I didn't want to turn out, and when you end up doing what I'm doing within a year's time, I've only been in it a year. I'm the little guy in what I'm
Right.
doing now in the industry. So basically, you see what people do that messes their careers up, so you go the opposite direction with that. So, you know, I've learned from all of it. My main experience is, though, you know, most people think checks will pile in, like you said. Right when you go viral, I'm famous. Where's my red carpet? Where's my limousine? I fell victim to it. I thought the same thing.
No.
Yeah. I was waiting for a limousine, you know, pull up, red carpet, roll out, I'm going to the Hilton. You know, I thought that's how it worked. I mean, you know, I thought it just fell in your lap. But no, honestly, to occupy thousands of people on a daily basis,
Pressure.
it's hard. It really is, you know. And I've met a lot of good people through it. The Kentucky Headhunters.
Yeah.
Let's see, Lord.
You've been invited to a lot of places.
Yes.
You've been, you know, you suddenly have friends you never even knew you had.
Out of the woodworks.
Do. What would you say a downfall would be as far as how people treat you?
Okay, well, when I first went viral, the way people treat you when you first start to succeed, you got to be ready for mental abuse, because anybody and everybody's going to try to stop you.
And
They
people
wanna
are
see
going
you-
to attack you.
Yeah, they're going to see you they want to see you do good, but not better than them. So, you know, I took all that in consideration, which I'm headstrong. My mind's set on what I want anyway, so I didn't really pay no attention to that. People come out of the woodworks.
Trying to take advantage of your good fortune.
Riding your coattail. Yeah, they're wanting to ride your coattail. And
strippers were this kind of thing.
So women come out of the woodworks too, I hear.
Yeah, everywhere. I was on a live video and I don't know if it was a troll or what, but some woman from up north was like, commented, you need to take care of your child. And I was like, excuse me? I've never been to, I think it was Michigan. I was like, I've never been to Michigan. I was like, I don't have a child in Michigan. I was like, what? But yeah, it was all a joke. And
Okay.
she messaged me and she was like, oh, it's just a joke. I was just
Well, that's
messing.
not funny.
No, not at all. Not at all.
Don't play like that.
But I've met a lot of good people, though. I really have. And I mean, it's been fun.
I read a story on Daily Mail the other day. You may have seen the same thing. This 20-something-year-old woman wanted to be an Instagram star. She borrowed money to go travel the world to try to do her post, and it wound up $10,000 to $20,000 in debt.
Well,
And they were doing a
that-
story on her stupidity, and she was
Yes.
telling them what not to do.
Oh, yeah.
So you can see how that everybody wants to be where you are now.
Yeah, I mean, basically, not toot my own horn, but yes, they do. You
How
know?
do they get there? And what are their chances? 1 in a gazillion?
If it was that easy, everyone would be doing it.
I'll put it this way. Anybody can go viral. Anybody. Somebody can look up and they can hit a viral video. Not everybody can maintain it. The odds of somebody ended up where I'm at right now, slim to none. I never would have thought it.
Oh, let's talk about where are you right now?
Where am I right now? Well,
A year later from
a year later from when I first started, I done your TV show here.
Right.
That was my
Mojo next door.
Yeah, Mojo next door, the radio show. That was my big thing at
Did
the
the
time.
local stuff.
Yeah, I done the local stuff.
We give all the big celebrities their start.
And you know what? I'll bet forever be.
David Turner. David.
But no, I done a 4th of July thing at Tom Fredericks' lake house with the Kentucky Headhunters. I have met a lot of awesome people. I've been to a ton of concerts. Travis Tritt. I've met all of these people. Trace Atkins, Sam Hunt, front row. Met him.
Did you quit your day job?
Yes.
That's okay. Well, that's a big change.
Yes.
So you're continuing still on tour, kind of.
Basically, yes. I mean, I do still work at the shop, need be, but for the most part, no. The 20th and 21st of this month, Freddie Niblick, he is a Formula One driver, moving into NASCAR. I've got a 2-day event down there with him with a Havoline commercial and a bunch
Great.
of meeting up.
Talladega.
Yeah, Talladega. I'm meeting up with 10 sponsors I got to speak with and stuff like that. So, I mean, I've got something else coming up.
What is
that
it?
I can't air it out.
What is it?
He's got to wait till it's done.
I can't air it out. My producer, read between the lines, my producer won't let me
Oh.
right now.
All right, let's talk about.
Sounds like
how
Joseph
hard is it?
Scott and Danny
All right.
Vincent.
How many videos are you putting out now? A week, a day, or what?
I usually try to go live once a day.
On what? What do you just?
Is it only
Anything?
It's
Facebook?
live. Yeah, well, I've started going live on Instagram as well.
Okay.
Instagram actually, reached out to me, and I'm doing a little bit for Instagram. I think I only got like 3,000 followers on there or something. But just
Is it under your name, Tyler Simmons?
T_Simmons24 on Instagram.
All right.
I don't know. I just go live, and whatever's on my mind, I really just speak it.
Are you still shocked at how this happened?
Very, very shocked. I think I always will be.
You know, people always tell me, man, if it had YouTube and stuff and you did the country rover, you'd been a viral sensation. I said I was then on an antenna.
That's right.
That's basically my life story. Yeah, I was then on an antenna. Then they got cable.
Put you out of
Is
business.
the crowd that you see following you, is it just a younger crowd or does it vary?
Oh, it varies.
Okay.
I have a
which is
more
good.
older crowd than I do a younger crowd.
Okay.
And I'm going to say 35,000 out of 40,000 of my fans are females.
But,
Literally.
Yeah, but well, that's all that sex appeal you're putting out. But basically, what is the key to Tyler Simmons' success?
I've stayed true to my roots. My authenticity is what's kept me who I am. Staying humble. That's the main thing. It's what a lot of people do to mess up in what I'm
Go
doing.
straight to their head.
Oh, straight to the head. They put out one viral video, and guess what? I'm a rock star.
Well, I got to say, that's
And
the
then you
same
never
way
hear
you were
anybody
when you were here a
before.
year ago.
Yeah. You
And
have
I said,
that.
this already gone to his head.
It did. It did.
I mean,
It
wouldn't
took time to-
everybody go that way?
it's brand new. What do you you think you're going to be a
Thrown all
millionaire the
this
next day,
attention.
right? And all this
Yeah.
attention is thrown at you.
Right.
So I mean, that's where a lot of people mess up. That it goes to their head automatically. They think you're a rock star.
But on an average day, how many Facebook followers do you have?
Do I gather a day?
I mean, basically, how many do you have right now?
Right now, we're around about 35,000.
Now, what other
Keeping
besides
them interested and keeping
the
them
romper thing? What has been your biggest
responding.
thing since then?
My biggest thing since then, my biggest hit on the video, giving away a free T-shirt. I don't have to put anything on anymore, like any
Okay.
rompers.
I don't really
anything
see you
like
naked
that.
or nothing, but
No, I mean, I'm just saying, no.
But you don't have to do anything. People are just following you.
They
They're
have found out
purchasing
who I am,
T-shirts.
basically.
people
And,
solicit advice from you, try to be you. I know thousands try to be me all the time. I see most of them in
I hear
divorce
you.
court. What do you tell them?
if they ask me what to do,
Right.
then
How can I be like Tyler Simmons?
I tell them don't.
You gotta be
Get a
yourself.
job,
I
real
tell them don't. I
job.
was like, be yourself. Everybody else is already taken. That's what I tell them.
That's a good
You're the
line.
best
Everybody else is already taken.
Everybody else is already taken. I was like, don't ever try to
Imitate someone
imitate
else.
somebody else. Don't, I'm often imitated, never duplicated.
Very good.
And not bragging, just being honest. I don't try to ride nobody's coattail. And I've done what I've done. I've maintained it myself. I've not copied nobody else's style or anything.
Well, I'm proud of you. You're a different person than you were a year ago. I mean, congratulations on what you've been able to
Calm
do.
down.
I appreciate it.
I mean, you
Kept it going.
got it going.
appreciate
It's always
it.
an honor to have you up here. Look forward to having you back on
yes.
here. Don't forget, next time you go
T-shirts.
viral, put on a Gloria T-shirt. And
Hey, he has
Where's
one.
my
He's
T-shirt
leaving
at?
with
let's
it.
get
It's
that.
right
We
there.
got plenty. Got a truckload of them. Let's get you to do something viral with a Gloria T-shirt.
Let's do it.
Tyler Simmons, all the
Speaking
way
of
from
T-shirts,
Hartselle, Alabama.
he does have T-shirts
Yeah.
for sale. You
Yeah.
can go to
How
his
they find
Facebook,
them?
Keep It Southern.
Yeah, I got my Keep It Southern apparel. It's on my Facebook link, which the web page is set up. You can go shop, pick what you want.
Contact us. We'll get you in touch with you.
Yes, contact Jamie or Gloria.
See
And-
Amy Horton in
Amy.
town. Many know you.
All right, don't forget to tell your dad I asked about it this
I'll do it.
morning.
I'll do
And
it.
coming up next, another viral sensation
That's
in the
right.
insurance business.
Oh,
the world's
boy.
#1 agent,
That's
waiting
right.
patiently.
Who's so humble over
That's
there in
right.
the
He's
corner,
ready to
shaking
go.
his
He's
head.
ready.
He'll go viral before this show is over. Y'all, hang on. From one viral sensation to another, Mr. David Turner.
I don't think I've ever gone viral now.
Yeah, we can make it.
Yeah,
Tyler,
yeah.
he can make it happen.
I hear you.
Make
I tell you,
it happen.
He's outstanding.
So-
He had a great show, man. Mr.
Been
Coffee.
interesting, I know.
Well, that was the last minute. I was negotiating with him last night to get him up here. He was staying with some friends in Decatur, so
Right.
got him up here. So what's new in the country financial world?
Just same old, same old. Just pretty much working, trying to review, writing people up.
I had someone call the other day and said, "Is that true? If I haven't checked my rates in a couple of years, they could change." I was like, "It most certainly is
Oh, yeah,
true. You better
definitely.
check it because if rates go down on certain things, your agent's not going to call you and say, 'Hey, by the way, guess what? Great news!
Yeah.
You just got another discount.'"
Yeah, well, I mean, we try to do that, but I mean,
But
not
you're not
everybody's
sitting
going to
there
do that.
checking everybody's
Right.
insurance every day.
Well, too, I mean, you have rate increases. I mean,
Yeah.
every company has it. It's not just us. A lot of companies, I mean, it's just the nature of the
In
beast. I mean,
general,
when a company has a lot of claims, I mean, they have to be profitable, so they're going to raise rates. So sometimes
It's got to change.
you can save a lot of money on different things. Sometimes it's about the same, or sometimes you get a lot more coverage, or both. So
So you're staying busy.
we're staying really busy.
As the #1 country financial agent in the nation, basically, do you
grown
ever get to where
tremendously.
you got too many clients, you can't handle anybody else?
No, we get that. If we get to that point, I'll hire another person. We'll
You
hire more.
accommodate.
I'll hire more admin staff. Which, matter of fact, if anybody's out there that's got any qualifications, we do need another person, but
Are you
they're going to
looking
have
for
to be
full-time
the
or
right
part-time?
person. It's going to be part-time first because my customer service rep Brooke, she does a great job, but she's pregnant. She's going to be out for about 12 weeks.
Noticed that the other day.
Expecting
Come
a
June,
baby
yeah,
in
she's going to be out for about 12 weeks before she comes back. I told her, if you're as young as you are, you ought to be able to make it back in 8. But anyway, we're going to have
Hey, I'm
somebody
going to
to
ask
fill
you a
in.
question that I've asked you in the past. You've been with us now a couple of years up here. What you have always wanted to sell insurance.
Yeah.
I mean, most people don't grow up, hey, I want to be,
Well, I didn't think I did, but it
I
just
wanna
kind
sell
of worked out
insurance.
that way. You know,
Huh?
I didn't
grew
think I
up in it.
did,
You
but I
grew
grew
up
up in it. Yeah, I had, I guess, you know, I didn't have a choice. I mean, I guess it was destined. I
So
don't
what
know.
gives you joy out of taking, helping people?
I just love meeting new people. I love helping them. You know, if it's just always been like an adventure, I guess. You know, this job has always been fun. You know, it's got ups and downs sometimes, but I mean, I pretty much don't look at it like a job. You know, it's fun. Now, if it ever
Have a
becomes
passion
not
for it.
fun, then, you know, maybe I might not like it too
This
much.
TV business used to be fun.
Well, I know one thing. I used to be so nervous I couldn't talk hardly on
Look
the
who I've
show.
had to hang out with up here today. Glen
Yeah.
Coffee
It's been a good
Sr. talking
day.
about his book. Tyler Simmons talking about his millions of Facebook followers.
Yeah, that's how.
You with millions of insurance people. And what have I got to show for it? A wife running for license commissioner will be the first ever, she right now is the first Republican woman ever on a Republican ticket in Limestone County history.
That's what I told a few people yesterday. Yeah, I got you about 10 votes yesterday, so
Thank you, sir.
I'm going to be
Appreciate
working,
that.
making sure you
Well, you
get
know how many
elected.
we need to win, don't you? A little over half.
Of everyone.
A little over half.
Maybe 51%?
51%. And
His math's not too
I
good.
think there's only like 40-something thousand voters in Limestone County.
We just need half
How
of
many?
them. A little over
40,000.
half of them.
How come there's not more now? I thought there was more people that lived in Limestone County. Oh, okay.
I know about every one of these people.
That's right.
Well, if you don't, we should both. I mean,
Between the two of you, you got to
Hey, our opponents are good folks too. However,
yeah. But we want to make sure that everybody understands this is not a beauty contest.
that's right.
This is
That's
a real
right.
election.
That's right.
This is a position for someone with some brains.
Yeah, we
too.
won't mention who said that.
No,
No,
we
we
won't.
won't.
I mean, just a rumor.
No.
But
Zach.
not
Not
a
a
rumor.
rumor.
No, no, that was not a rumor.
No, talk about it. Well, we got bigger fish to fry.
Yeah.
Anything
Right.
else we need to know about Country Financial?
Just make sure, you know, if you like apps, we do have a country app you can download on your phone.
Convenient. Yes.
If you need anything, all you got to do is call our office. I mean, we try to provide the best service we can. And, you know, I can be reached. I got my cell number on my card. You know, if I don't answer, leave a message. I'll call you back. You can text me, email me, Facebook. I mean, I got all kinds
got
of different
all ways
ways
to
you
Who
can
are
get
you,
hold
Tyler
of me.
Simmons?
No, I'm not. I've never gone viral.
Hey, I guarantee.
I don't even know how that would
I
happen. but-
guarantee you, Tyler could probably make you a pair of rompers.
Hey, if it, you know, Country Financial Green, that might be a, you know, that
He's
might
probably
be
got
pretty
something
good.
with him.
Yeah, that might be pretty good there. I guess got an idea for
For a new spot.
Yeah,
I don't know how the people in the home office would like that.
yeah. I mean, I don't
But,
know.
you know, I know your commercials are what made you, you know, kind of.
Don't forget, if you have any experience with office work, would that
Right,
be good?
yes.
Part-time position
Call us
available at Country
and
Financial
bring
here in
us your
Athens.
resume because we're
Apply.
definitely trying to get it lined up.
That's right.
Hey, a couple
Good
things
job
too here before we get out of here on this Wednesday. Don't forget, if you want to, how can people check out what you got going on your?
Just check out Facebook. Just follow us there. We spread a lot of information there. And if you want, don't. If you want to join us
I'm taking my clothes
Tuesday,
off
don't
in
take
here.
your shirt off, please. Tuesday is the kickoff. I hope you'll all get out and
I
join
want to expose
us.
myself.
And it's 5 to 7 p.m. at First National Bank. Come by, grab you a couple of bites to eat, join us. Talk
Hey,
to
you know
us.
what? If anybody
Get
knows
a
how to put
sign.
signs up, I might need some
we'll
help.
have
about
signs
another
available
week.
for pickup as well.
I need somebody with a pickup truck, Tyler.
Hey, we
I think,
got it covered.
yeah, I think we can find plenty of people that's got pickup trucks.
I don't know.
That's right.
Hey, look for our Jeep out and about too. Not only is the Hummer
Yes.
decorated up, but the Jeep is too. You'll be seeing it parked all
I
over.
saw it over there.
Yeah,
I saw
you
it
saw it
coming in
before?
this morning. Yeah, I was like, it looks like, oh, and I saw Gloria. I was like, okay, there it is. Yeah.
Well, I couldn't afford billboards. We can't outspend our competitors, so I had to get a rolling billboard.
Well, you don't have to outspend your competitors. The main
No.
thing is just
No.
to go out and talk to the people, make
That's
sure
right.
that they know you, they know what you're standing for, and that you're, going to do a great job for
My
Limestone
biggest
County.
problem that I'm having too is, I've raised money for the Lunches of Love and we're doing the backpacks for the kids, and I just find it so difficult to spend unnecessary on crazy, foolish stuff. So I need everybody to spread the word.
Yeah.
Word of mouth.
And the biggest,
Get out and vote.
the
June
biggest
5th.
obstacle she has is me being quiet on the campaign trail.
Yeah, I hear.
Talk to everyone.
Somebody tell her, Roddy
That's
Coffin.
not really that bad.
That's a
though.
good thing.
Yeah, that's a good thing.
That's
They
a
were
good
talking
thing.
after church Sunday. We go to Lindsay Lane Baptist Church right down the road. I remember the good old days when you were there.
Speaking
Said
of that, Dusty will be with us tomorrow.
Said they
so
got out to
hopefully.
knock on doors.
Oh, yeah.
She went on one end, he went on the other end, and they was going to meet.
She met him all the way back at the first house he was
He
at.
was still there talking.
So you see who does all the work in this family.
We'll take a break. Tyler, again, thanks for coming up today, man. Don't forget to get me viral.
There he is.
We'll take a break. See y'all bright and early tomorrow morning.
See you. Bye-bye.